TPC and Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
Hey!
How's it going?
Oh, good. I'm setting up the light. My lighting. I turned off all the lights in the basement.
Yeah, why all of them?
I don't know. This was a mistake. I'm gonna have to probably stand up in a second and turn at least one set back on. I was trying to. Well, you'll see in a second. Get the lighting. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
What's up, everyone? Welcome. It's Monday. It's the Toy Daddies in the TPC, -1 Toy Daddy. No.Chewing's out for the night. He has some Toy Daddy obligations, of course, just like we all do sometimes. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop tonight. We'll definitely dearly miss him, but we're going to be talking some TPC top 10. We're going to talk about some this master customizationer over here, Yimbo.
No,
We're going to talk about some new toys.
I'm just learning from our boy Machu. That's all it is. Just trying to apply, sit under his learning tree. But how's that lighting? Is that all right?
Oh yeah, the lighting on that thing's cool. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So then we'll be okay. We'll be okay. There we go. But yeah, it's all right. I just wanted to do that real quick. But hello, ToyPic community. Hello, friends. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Chris, thank you for joining last night. If in case you missed it, that we cross streamed, so you can find it either on my channel in Yimbonia or over here in the Laserverse. But Chris and I had a lot of fun going through the Capcom Marvel side of the action figures, and I had such fun hanging out with you and going through all of those.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So much so that I woke up this morning thinking about, yeah, that was fun. I like, what other like wish list could we do in terms of Marvel Capcom? But I was thinking, like, what if, there was a Capcom side? Like, what would the figure for you be?
Well, that's the thing. Like, looking at the roster, I know a couple of our friends brought up like the Resident Evil. Like, I missed out on Leon, that 5K third party figure. There's a couple other games that I'm not totally. I forget what somebody mentioned last night that I'm just not familiar with it. Like and that was the case playing the arcade game. Like there were characters that I just didn't know where they were from, but I'm like, I'm gonna beat them up. I'm gonna get Wolverine going and Cyclops and Optic Blast my way through them.
So some notable ones for me were obviously any of the Street Fighters, like Akuma, Ryu, Ken. I really loved Mega Man. I loved playing Mega Man. I thought Mega Man was one of my mains. I loved when they introduced Zero from the X series, Mega Man X series. I thought Zero was a cool character. In fact, so much so, I just want them to bring back the entire X line. Like, I want Mega Man X, I want Zero, I want Sigma, I want all of those awesome villains. Vile, give me all of them, because I think D-Arts was the last one that really had that license that did it well, and those figures go for a lot. Give me the armored Mega Man too, or Mega Man X. So any of those. Strider was a popular one for me. He's kind of like a ninja, not really. He's a Capcom game. So much so I took the name Strider as my go-to personality in the video games.
All right.
But those were just a few that I really enjoyed. Mega Man X and Mega Man and Zero were ones that I really loved. So,
well, I saw MCU Collector, our friend Brian, part of the Wade crew. He posted that he got this Switch game for Father's Day yesterday.
Yes.
And I don't own it. And I just started my summer unemployment as an educator this afternoon. I am now on
congratulations, by the way.
Whew, it's going to take a week for it to really settle in. But the good news is that before I hit like just I need to melt into the couch, I'm still like go go go. So there's going to be a lot of toy content coming out for both of us. Like we're all really fired up about it. But yeah, I'm like super amped tomorrow to spend some time filming a bunch of stuff. I don't know what yet. I have lots of ideas, but anywho, I think I want to. I've been on kind of a tear today or yesterday and today. I bought that retro Iron Man with the photon cannon.
Yep.
So that was on Amazon. It was just over retail, so I had like $5 in Amazon points. So basically, got it for $40, which is what it retailed for. So I'm still kind of kicking myself that I didn't pick him up on a Black Friday sale, but it is what it is. I want him. I want that cannon. And today I did more damage, even though I'm not super familiar with Marrow. I pre-ordered. I just added her to my pile of loot.
You just want to complete. You want to complete this roster. I know that feeling.
Yeah, like it's so close, man. And
that feeling of just like completion. You want to complete it, and you're like, I don't care. Let's just do it. Just give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
And then you know who else? And then I did the same thing. I never got her. So over in the US, because we know we're a global community, some of you guys may have seen, you know, like we have Ross and other discount stores that people are always finding deals. But I'm in New Jersey, so they get cleaned out because of the toy shows. Like they get hit and just purged instantly. Yeah, because then you'll go to a toy show and see people marking them up. It's like, dude, this was just $12. Like, what's wrong with you? So,
yeah.
Long story short, Spiral. I never got Spiral on the cheap, and she was $32 on Amazon. So again,
that's not bad.
It's not bad. I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to save for Comic-Con, and like I said, the lack of paychecks for the next 2 months. Sure. And I probably shouldn't, but then again, tomorrow I'm also going to list a bunch of stuff on eBay. So it's time to assess the collection and, you know, keep that revolving door going. And yes, like you're saying, man, like I wanted to complete the, like, if I'm going to have a shelf, I got to do it right. So
I can't relate more to that feeling of like having this vision of in your head of what you want completed, and all you need to do is just buy that last figure or get this last figure.
Yep.
And you're like I got to complete the set. We got to do it.
I know. Well, over here we have, like I said, I mean, looking at this game, I didn't realize just exactly like the Punisher. It's an old, I guess it's the old version of the game. It's an older Punisher game that's on here. Oh, this one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember that, dude. I want this collection. If it's on sale for $30,
I gotta get this.
I think I have to do it too, because my son loves Street Fighter 2. And like the last time I had Marvel Capcom was on my PlayStation 3. So yeah, look at this. Like I want it. I want it. So for $30, I might have to just.
Well, so there's a Marvel Capcom. There's like there's like set 1, set 2. So
yes,
which one does this one have?
This has Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom, Clash of Superheroes, MVC 2, and The Punisher.
2. All right. Do any of them have 3? And The Punisher? This is 1. This is the just arcade classics.
Yeah. So there it is, arcade. Yeah. So I gotta pick this up.
On Amazon, it's $25.
Are we gonna do it? Is this gonna be an on-stream?
Because that Punisher game just like tipped it over the edge for me.
I know. And the thing I want to say, this is so my brother-in-law, who, you know, I've streamed with before. I go to Comic-Con with New York Comic-Con every year. He just got our tickets for the Thursday for this coming October.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, super excited about that. He has an arcade cabinet that does like the emulation, so it has thousands of games on it. And this is now years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
my niece is just finishing up 6th grade. So she was a baby at this point. She was within the toddler years. And I'm pretty sure we spent a whole evening just playing through it. But it's been years. It's been at least a decade. So yeah, I want to get it. I want to get it.
Because I'm going on vacation next week, and it's a 12-hour plane ride.
Oh, then yeah, you're gonna have a blast with this. $25.
$25, dude.
I have to wait for it though. How long do I have to wait? Free delivery Wednesday. What's today? Monday. All right.
Mine's tomorrow.
Lucky duck. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You already ordered it?
I just ordered it. Before you said yeah, and then I just pressed buy.
Oh, fastest tomorrow. Yes, I'm doing it. Sorry, Amazon driver. I do respect the Amazon drivers for the record. And I try not to do like one and done. So I'm breaking this. So I apologize to whoever's dropping this off. But I haven't done this to you in a long time. I've been using my Amazon Day, even though I have Prime. I try to pick the day and just, if I order a few things, I let them arrive. Speaking of which,
okay.
This coming month, so I'm waiting for Spiral, along with Wild Toys, the book by Zach Oat, our friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I ordered his book because I wanted to again remind people that like you'd be supporting an amazing toy person, someone that has given us, all of us, a lot of joy with his work with Diamond Select, and in case you didn't know. And it had nothing to do with tariffs or anything. It was just through their business kind of being bought out and bankrupt and all this stuff. But, it was just a way to help support a fellow person that is in the community. He's a wonderful man, so I hope Zach had a wonderful Father's Day. And yeah, he has a book of toy photography, and you have it. Like, you've shown it off. We had it when we talked to Zach on here. So,
yeah,
if you're able to, and you're curious about, his toy takes, because I'm most curious about his writing. Oh, there you go. You got it right there. How has the captions been? I'm really interested in like the writing aspect, because he is a writer. He was in Toy Fair, right? Wasn't that was how he started?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great, because you know how we kind of wish sometimes we ask the photographers on TPC, like, hey, what did you do here? What were you thinking here? Some of these shots are like, talk about like, here's like, I remember what I said about a single light source casting a long shadow. How much do I like it? I think this one came out pretty good. It's certainly a creepy figure, but I never read it with a comic book. I've never read the comic book with it. So like, just it personalizes the photo a little bit, tells it doesn't go through the same process every photo, but then it kind of just, I feel like he looked at the photo, remembered what his first thought, whether it was nostalgia, whether it was the lighting that was giving him an issue, or whether it was the figure itself, and then he kind of wrote it down right then and there.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty neat. Like, I really do like the voice that he puts into his captions. And again, a lot of it is like, yes, this was a park near my house. I thought I did a simple color tweak, and I thought I really liked an attempt to look like an alien landscape,
Yeah. And that's great. So especially for anybody, that's hanging out with us, that's starting out or is still relatively new, that's all we can do is learn from one another and be inspired by one another, right? I always like to call it friendspiration, right?
Yeah.
So looking for ideas, looking for backdrops, all sorts of different stuff. But yes, so I'm so happy to have you here, or for us to be hanging out. The reason I said happy to have you, because it was almost a solo stream tonight. Because Chewy is doing his Toy Daddy duties, and Chris
and I almost had to wait for AAA, but we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're here.
Hey, I was just reading a little bit about this Punisher game. It was the first collaboration between Marvel and Capcom in 1993. So this was the first game, and I don't remember it. Was that for Nintendo or something? It must have been.
I mean, like I said, it seems You guys can let me
But
know too, because I mean, I did play. There was the arcade game. It reminded me of like that kind of side-scrolling beat 'em up, but
an
is
arcade
it the
Punisher game?
same? Yeah, I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure it's like a Streets of Rage.
Yeah, they said it was
Like, look at that.
inspired by Final Fight, which I played Final Fight so much.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
So
excited.
cool.
I'm so excited. So yes, I will
Oh
be
man,
losing some time to this tomorrow.
that Punisher game really just put it over the map for me.
Yeah. And quick shout out to our friend Jukebox Hero and everybody else that works for and supports their local libraries. Right now, my daughter has been playing the new Peach game, Showtime, which is amazing. And it only came out in March, and our library currently has it. It's so good. She takes on all of these various roles. And it's a
Peach
blast.
from Mario?
Yeah, so it's called Peach Showtime or Princess Peach Showtime, and she has to save a theater. And there's all these different stages that she could be a kung fu master, a superhero, a baker. It's just so cool. So we just renewed it. It's a only 7-day rental or I get rental, but borrow it for 7
For the
days at a time. But
Switch?
yeah, so I'm just saying, don't
Cool.
forget, guys, check your local libraries. Although this Marvel game, Marvel Capcom, I wanted that one. So
Yeah.
speaking of our wonderful community, you ready to say hi to our friends in the chat?
Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, the chat is probably the best thing of the night. You guys keep us going, you guys keep us laughing, you guys keep us talking. So keep going to the chat, and while you're at it, click like, subscribe, all those fun things to
All the
keep
good
this man smiling right here.
Well,
Fat Force Grumps, what's up, buddy?
that's our boy right there. Again, thank you for hanging out with us last night as well, buddy boy. And again, happy now, day 2, belated Father's Day. We were wishing everybody happy Father's Day yesterday, but again, in case you didn't catch that stream, happy Father's Day to all the toy daddies out there in the world. We got Josh.
There were a few people that just stopped to DM me like Happy Father's Day, and Bat Force Grumps was one of them. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. It was Toy Daddy Day. I was so that made me so happy. I told my wife that this morning. I was like, some of the people in the chat were saying it was Toy Daddy Day. We got Josh Brown and Josh Brown's Customs. What's going on, dude? Keep forgetting, changed it back. I like the Josh Brown and Josh Brown's Customs personally. We got Highly Posable. What's going on? You can catch those guys Mondays and Fridays. Yep. Yes, I did have my hair. I got my hair cut. I guess what day was it? Last week, but I wore my hat last night, so I kept it a secret.
Oh, I thought it was today. Oh
no, I got mine. I needed it. I think Thursday because I was going back to graduate. My son had his graduation, and I was going to. So Thursday we got our haircut. Our hair's cut. We got M. McKinney in the house. What's up, Messy Photography? How you doing? Of course, Jukebox Hero with stars in his eyes. We got Vicious Soldier. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us 2 days in a row. We appreciate it. It's not really Macho. It's his mom that he learned everything from. That is fair.
It's true.
That is very fair.
Yep.
TPC and Toy Daddies. There you go. Little live action jingle for you. Highly Posal saying Cyber Akuma is a must in terms of our figure discussions. Vicious Soldier says the Sun Monkey. We got Jamie Lynn Parks. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Leo Bahari, thanks for joining us. Josh Brown saying Spiral is worth it at least. Yeah, she.
Yep.
And again, that's going to be a one and done. I should have got.
It's a great sculpt.
I know.
The base sculpt was beautiful. Like I'm looking at it right now. It's beautiful. Beautiful figure.
Vicious Soldier was pushing us to get the games, and yes, now we'll have them coming tomorrow.
Yes.
Slacker Hacker killing it,
buddy,
with the odious custom work. So if you go check him out over on Instagram. We got Flashpoint Collector 66. What's going on, dude? Flashpoint, the comic run, and then the animated movie. I can watch that animated movie over and over and over.
It's really good.
One of my classics. I love that storyline. But I love
You
the
know what's
comic.
even so like the animated series, like that like era of animated
Yeah.
series where they restarted after like Batman and the Animated Series, JLA, Unlimited, all that. That was a cool like run of movies. So
Yeah.
Flashpoint started it. Then to bookend it, they made Dark JLA or something, Apocalypse or JLA Apocalypse, which was the very end of that universe.
Mm,
And pretty much like they end it
okay.
by discussing what happened in Flashpoint and why the implications there and what needed to be done, and restarted everything else into whatever the new universe is right now. But it was a really dark tale, and I highly suggest you watch it because it's up there with
So
Flashpoint.
remind me, what's the name of it? It's on Max. Is it on HBO Max?
Yeah, it's on Max. I think it's Apocalypse or
Okay.
Justice League.
All right. That's
Apoc- uh, not Apocalypse War. Maybe it's Justice League Dark. Is it Justice League Dark?
okay. All right, I'll have to catch it. Then I wonder if I watched it before. Maybe I feel like that.
No, yeah, it's Apocalypse War. Sorry, it's Apocalypse War. Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've seen it. And I do typically watch those. I want to say I'll have to let you know if I ever watched it or if I probably fell asleep during it.
To re-jog your memory, John Constantine is kind of like the main character on that one.
Okay. Really? Oh,
Yeah.
John. No, I'm thinking of like the only Constantine animated movie I saw was the one with the house.
Oh
Remember? You know
no.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that. I know what you're talking about. But I
Yeah.
mean that's in that universe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's in that universe.
Good. Well, then that might be a thing I watch tonight because
Yeah, do it. It's really good.
I don't mind going to sleep a little bit later this evening. I know Chris
Dear
can't.
Lord.
He's still working on Friday.
I'm still.
Let's see. We do not have games to borrow at my library. Oh, jukebox.
Oh, okay.
Got to push for it. You got to push for it. Get that foot traffic.
I'm
There
ready.
he goes. We got the Machu toy. What's going on? If you want the link, you can be our third tonight. Just let us know.
Yeah, come on
But
in.
if you just want to hang and
Here, I'll send it to him.
eat your dinner,
Eat your
and
dinner.
I'm assuming he woke up from a nap and is getting food. I get DVDs from the library. There you go. Flashpoint says, I have a question. Is the YOLO Park G1 Optimus Prime worth it? I'm tempted to get it, but I don't know. I would say if you
Depends what scale you want.
I mean, I love the sizes. I love the YOLO Park stuff. I think the build quality, you get blown away by the Pro series with that hefty weight. The all plastic ones I have are very cool to look at, but they feel a little bit more fragile. If you're using my Italian. That's a deep cut joke. I don't know if anybody gets that one.
Am I supposed to get that one?
A Christmas Story. Fragile. I don't know why that popped in my head. I'm sorry. It's not that they are, because I do like them quite a bit, but the Pro series. So you know what? If you don't have any of them, then I think you'll be stunned with how that one looks and feels. And price point, you can't complain about the price point of YOLO Park stuff. Either way, Pro or just AMK. Again, they get to save us as consumers money by just making it a build-a-figure. It's amazing.
Yeah, it really depends on what you want. Like, I do think that YOLO Park has a great realistic look to it. It has some die-cast parts in it. It's beautiful. You can light up the eyes, and it's for a great price point, to be quite honest.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if you were torn, if you were looking at YOLO Park and looking at Optimus Prime, I would say go Pro Series in the classic look. I love that one. I know it's not quite G1 with like the different colorways and stuff, but it just feels so good in hands. It's really something else. Let's see. We got scrolling down. How dare you talk about my mom? Nothing but love for the macho mom.
It's all up praises. All up
Yes,
praises.
there you go. Vicious Soldier saying, there we go. Constantine was so good in them. Also, I'm gonna have to watch it tonight. We got Mikey Toy Snaps, aka formerly Tricks Blacks Creations. What's going on, Mikey boy?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mike.
Let's see. The Flashpoint Run was what got me into collecting comics. Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Fantastic one.
Ooh, Toy Rex is in the house. Hopefully you're ready to do. We'll do some unboxing and posing of some random stuff. We were gonna go over. I have two kind of kit bashy and a little bit. I did get a razor blade out today. I did a little custom work, which I'll show you guys. So that's really why today's theme was, because we wanted to save the bath pose off when we heard that Chewie was going to be out for this evening. So we'll just do some other type of stuff. And that Cyborg Superman is posed up back there, punching New 52 in the face. I don't know if you could see him.
Wait, you got the Cyborg Superman today?
No, I found him toy hunting Saturday, and then my wife took it from me when I got home and said, "This is your Father's Day present. I'm going to hang on to this." And she gave it to me tomorrow with the kids. Yesterday.
Oh, I had no idea you got it. Was it the red one?
Just a regular. I was
regular.
If I saw, I was going to. If I still see it, I'm going to pick it up. But I didn't go to Target today. I just came home and I actually took a nap. It was just
nice.
I was like,
wow, that's awesome. I'm glad you got it. Isn't it an awesome figure?
It is really well done. Really well done. We have Azure Trickster. What's going on? Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
I love, again, new names. We love new names. So thank you for being here. And for anybody that just wants to hang out and let us talk about these toys in toy photos, remember that you can let us know for a little shout out with, if you hit us with the pew pew, with the little water blaster, we'll say. But that is a nice way of letting us know that you're here. And thank you. We appreciate it because we never know otherwise. Yeah, unless you're chatting along. Let's see. Flashpoint says, I think so. I've seen them all. Ella Jukebox, I just wanted to say, how dare you? First question, how dare you? That's my favorite joke to use. Flashpoint says, my favorites are JL Dark, Flashpoint Paradox, and Teen Titans. Jukebox, I had to carry over from Friday night stream on Highly. There you go. Vicious Soldier, the house was after the Apocalypse War. I got to go back and watch the Apocalypse War. All
right. Yeah. Well, no, there's Apocalypse War, but then there's Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Okay. All right. I'll probably send you the. I'll send you the link just to confirm which one, or text me if you're looking at it.
It looks like this.
I don't think I don't think I watched that. So is that
2020?
Is it on Max?
Yeah, it was on Max. Yeah.
All right.
It's the last movie of this cinematic universe.
Okay, good. We got our friend Cal the Collector here. What's going on, man? Happy Monday. Devin Steers in the house. What's going on, dude?
What's up, Devin?
I'm going to catch the replay. We appreciate you for stopping by and saying hi. And again, thank you for
get swole.
Replay. Yeah. Flashpoint says, I'm a longtime Transformers fan and stopped collecting the Hasbro Studio Series figures because of some reason. I do own some of the Blockies figures. We love the Blockies figures, but want to collect some of the Yolo Park. Yeah, I mean, I can't stress enough. I have all 4 of the current Pro Series that are out. So Nemesis Prime, Optimus, Starscream, and Megatron. Like,
I don't have Starscream, but I have all the 3 of those 3.
Yeah. I'm waiting, personally, those G1 ones. As tempted as I am, because I think they look fantastic, they are going to do a Pro Series. Like, I know Bumblebee is going to get the Pro Series treatment sooner than later. So I'm waiting on Pro. I want all Pro diecast. Give me the metal. Give me the metal pieces. Jukebox also check 3.0 MDLX Transformer line.
I like 3.0. I think 3.0 is the way to go.
Yeah. Toy Rex is saying, I like the Cyborg Superman. Me too. And the new 52 Superman, he's really grown on me. I know Machu said to look for other flight hands. I went through all of my McFarlane hands. I don't have a lot of Supermen that I realized. So the 2 flight hands I have, the pegs don't match. So I couldn't swap out the hands. The only other ones that would fit were massive. There were I can't even tell you which. I think it was the Dark Knight Superman. So like it just looked too goofy. But I am waiting on the first appearance Superman that I remember I told you last night I ordered that at Best Buy. I was just like, I want
Oh,
one of
yeah,
these
yeah.
wired cape Supermans, and I don't want to
Yeah.
pay aftermarket. So, and it's first appearance. Come on, it looks great.
Best Buy is a good place to go for some of those orders, and
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they're kind of sold out everywhere, Best Buy somehow has them.
They've been I don't really say a hidden gem, but I mean I've relied on them since I got into this action figure buying heavily
Yeah,
back in 2020.
those like NECA drops, all that.
Yeah. Last one saying thanks. Be sure to check them out. There you go. I've been hunting each Target to find Cyborg Superman. I found mine at Walmart. Unless you're looking, of course, for the red. Is it Red Lantern? Is that technically the red one, the red and black?
I think that's what they say, but the true Red Lantern doesn't have the S. It has like this like sign or whatever, like lantern sign. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Apocalypse War started that universe.
Wrong. Justice League War started the universe. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War ended the universe.
Okay, I need
wrong, Machu. You fool!
Oh, God, he's gonna jump on just to yell at you for stealing his gimmick now. The Vicious Soldier, the house is where Constantine was getting tortured. I don't want to say more. Yeah, true. See, I did watch that one. So I feel like I watched probably. So how many movies was it? Is it 3? Is it a trilogy?
There's so many movies.
Okay.
Like here, I just looked it up. I'll list them. It goes Justice League Flashpoint, Justice League War, Son of Batman, Justice League Throne of Atlantis, Batman vs. Robin, Batman Bad Blood, Justice League vs. Teen Titans, Justice League Dark, Teen Titans, Judas Contract, Suicide Squad, Death of Superman, Reign of Superman, Batman Hush, Wonder Woman Bloodlines, and finally Justice League Dark.
So this is all the not Kevin Conroy Batman.
Yes, exactly. This is the came after.
I've seen a lot of those, so I don't know how I missed that one. So yes, we are talking about the same thing. Toy Rex says, I don't have much for Transformers. I did commit to collecting the ones I have a connection with. I just need Hot Rod and that Studio 86 Megatron.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right. Well, wait, you're right. There you go. I'm the fool. I got the names mixed up. There you go.
Honestly, it's an easy mix-up. I almost question myself too.
J. Will Park said it's not the Red Lantern. He was never a Red Lantern. Okay, he wore red after the regular Superman look, and he was a member of the Sinestro Corps. However, he still wore red then. Thank you. No, I appreciate it, man. We cannot collectively we can know everything. So again, we really appreciate when you guys are able to give us insight and we don't have to rely on the Google machine. So that's awesome. Rigged KJ Smith is in the house. What's going on, KJ? And Mikey said, I'm planning on doing Transformers photo shoot before the 4th of July. Very nice.
Nice.
All right. We're a half hour in. We should definitely dedicate some time right now to our wonderful top 10 and then get to some customizing talk, or at least a little bit, and maybe unbox some toys, because why not? All right.
Yeah.
So here we go, folks. We have at number 10, Ska Customs.
Very cool.
Yeah, let's this is the full-blown pick right here.
Wow.
There we go. That is really awesome. That is really awesome. Shout out, again, we all have our different styles. We all have, but we pull inspiration from different places. There's a lot of people that, don't even know each other, just because the community continues to grow. We are Banksy, but it continues to get bigger and bigger. Whenever I see a really great Star Wars shot like this, especially with like a Grogu and the Force and floating, I just wanted to shout out Andrea Toy Photography, because she's so great. And her work, I know this is not her. I don't want to take the spotlight off of this picture by Scott Customs, but it just, it gave me that vibe for a second. So shout out Andrea. How are you? But going back to Scott, this is crazy good, man.
Great work. I think for me, and maybe we're not the Star Wars fans to really talk about, like, I think the most definitive kind of image for me of like rocks floating using the Jedi, the Force, is the Kenobi series when he does that facing Vader. He just like lifts all the rocks and just like throws them at Vader. Um, so I get those feelings. This is such great work. I wish I just looked on his account to see if he had a behind the scenes. He didn't have a behind the scenes. I just want to know how he did this.
Oh yeah, there's no, but this is a nice, wow, like really great stuff here, really
Yeah,
clean,
look at
really
that.
awesome. And I'm gonna follow right now
I
because
just
this
did
is the
that
good
too.
reminder. Yeah, no, this is the reminder as always. Let's support one another. Anybody that is new to you, like, look, this is wow,
So good. Wow.
that's awesome. Again,
How
when you're
did he
dealing with
do
1/6
that? They don't
scale,
have those figures. Oh, those
they
that's
must.
1/6 scale.
Yeah, they must. 1/6 scale. Look at that
Jeez.
seamless
They
bodies
did
right
a
there.
Rodman and Scottie Pippen. Yikes.
That's awesome. But again, you still gotta. Oh my god!
What?
Demolition Man. Oh man, that is crazy.
They did a
Well done.
Rodman, whatever. That's a custom, right? Yeah.
But yeah, so again, anybody that is new to you, everyone, make sure you give them a follow. So congrats to Scott Customs coming in number 10. And now we have at number 9, Mr. Bojangles 11.
Has this been on the top 10 before?
Oh,
This looks so familiar.
it was from October 12th, 2023. How did that make it? I mean, listen, that is something else.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I feel like I
Hero
remember this photo because
Resurgence?
it's such a great photo, first of all.
Well, this is the account. Just a little reminder, Mr. Bojangles. But this is the collab. But yeah, from 1 week ago. Oh, so it was nominated as of a week ago. But this is definitely, I feel like this was definitely on, right? Or
Yeah.
something similar. But I love that reflection. I love that.
Yeah, the reflection is awesome.
Man, that is cool. Unless again, we can't
put my finger on it, but
put a finger on it. And the bottom line is there's a lot of what we call parallel thinking out there, the toy community, because these are all franchises and characters and toys that we love. And just because I have, like a Superman flying picture, there's going to be certain things that are going to be eerily. So
just because my Daredevil Evanescence photo isn't the only Daredevil Evanescence photo, Machu.
But Jukebox is saying that he recalls this one. I mean, I remember talking about, because I like the centered composition and the reflection in the water. Really eerie. I love the real trees out there. All right, so it could have been, but it was just nominated again. So that was, again, this is from Cool Reaver and Valzuji. So
I just love the background and how he captured it within scale.
Yeah.
The trees.
Well, I just want to remind everybody, again, not only does the TPC through the broadcast channel do the Saturday collab extravaganzas where they, one person accepts like hundreds of collabs, but they are also working in the guest nominators. So so again, broadcast channel is where a lot of this is happening. So just giving you a heads up for anybody that has been trying to get on there, because again, we'll send in pictures. There's stuff that I know that I've nominated that hasn't popped up yet. We have no control over that. So
nope.
Quick question here. Mikey said, did you get the McFarlane Superman with crypto? My boy Machu has it. Our boy Machu. He's got it for the pile. He's got a pile for me.
So I have a little beef with GameStop. I pre-ordered this one and they keep telling me there's something wrong with my credit card, so I have to change it. So I changed it, and then they sent me another one saying I had to do it again. Sent me another one to do it again. I did it 3 times. I'm looking at my credit card. I was charged 3 times for it. So I'm a little confused. And then I still received another, there's something wrong with your credit card. So I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping they only charge me once, and that's a mistake.
I mean, so fortunately, with a credit card, that'll be easy. It's just an annoyance that you have to like take time out of your day to call the bank, and
Sure.
But that's still annoying.
It's under pending, so I should wait, right?
Wait, if it's pending, then wait and see which
Okay.
one actually will go through.
Okay.
Rex is saying that he's also had problems with GameStop. GameStop, their system at one point in store and trying to log in on the app, and it was asking me to change my password, and I did that like 4 times.
Yes.
And locked me out, but now I can log in with no problem. It's bizarre.
Okay, I did that too. Okay, this is kind of unsettling.
No, they're GameStop. I just like going into the store. Otherwise, I have beef with them because their system is garbage. Their online system is not good. And you have to spend so much money to get free shipping. Ugh, it's frustrating. But we got Johnny Cock in the house. Cock, right?
Cock.
Let me know. We want to get people's names right. But Johnny, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Yeah, Johnny's awesome. Johnny supported us last week, gave us some super chats, and joined as a member. So
Johnny's amazing. Johnny. Yeah. So thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you for being here. Jukebox is saying GameStop must be using Mezco's financial system. Yeah. Toy Rex. Oh my God. I thought GameStop password system just hated me. No, it is just trash. It's trash. So there we go, guys. That was number 9. Now we have number 8. We have What's Up Danger? Marty. There was a
no stranger.
Yeah, no stranger, but there was a stretch of time when we were graced with What's Up Danger shots what felt like each week or every other week.
Yeah.
He could be featured here in the top 10 every single week because everything that he does is amazing. So let's take a look at, oh God, seriously, like just real quick. What's up, Dave? Look at this ridiculous stuff. This is insane. This was the latest one from today.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. By the way, this is one of the figures that I've just been sitting on right now because, you know me with Mezco and you too, like they're like I don't want to be blasphemous, but it is kind of like in the toy world, like a religious experience going through them. So I love a Mezco unboxing and I wanted to really, enjoy it. So he's just been sitting here and it's driving me crazy, but I'm in a Marvel mode right now. So
I totally agree. I still have the Frog and Tangerine to open. And
oh my dude, you're backlogged. You got to lose in a lot of
Rangers. Every single Ranger, green, white, and the set.
Goodness. Well, you got to get on that, buddy. I want to say so. Marty, he may have made these dollars himself.
I could see that.
I feel like I remember him in a post or a story post or something. Again, he's a great account to follow. I want to say that he was making his own dollars. Of course, you can buy them from like friends like 78 Points of Articulation. I think he sells some dollars. I have the Mezco set of money. That's where but it's not as detailed as this stuff. I think even on Amazon, again, not to keep shouting out $1 billion company, but there's a lot of dollhouse stuff on there, and I want to say that I've seen stacks of money that you can get on there too. But
this is a lot, though.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I have and I think Marty, if I had to guess to make this betty, like I know for me, I would have a hard time spending real world dollars on a bunch of fake little tiny dollars.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
This show will not be sponsored by GameStop. Well, they fix their system. It's garbage.
Yeah, don't charge me 3 times, please.
Yeah. Savage saying GameStop's app is trash. I use the website if I order through them. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. They can always fall back on the Blue Chew sponsorship. I mean, what to a couple of middle-aged dads.
How do you ask a toy daddy, how do you balance your responsibilities and still come home to your
I mean, chewing is the bad. It's yes chewing, it's no chewing, it's blue chewing.
Yeah,
like he's the guy. Oh my God. Johnny says it's not a backlog, just part of the inbox section. I like the way you look at that. There you go.
That's fair. That's pretty good.
Oh, this is good too. GameStop barely sponsors GameStop. Well done. Machu, yeah, but you spend real world dollars on trash. What's wrong with fake money? Oh, hey, I make my own trash bags. I've made my garbage.
On trash? Like, does he mean that because you buy trash bags or?
No, he's probably implying the Camel Batmobile. That's the bane of. Yeah, I guarantee that's what he's immediately thinking of.
Oh, that's something right. Yeah. I think we all have those purchases, and
We do.
that one is just so glaring that we can't make you forget it. So
That's true. That's true. I think he'd also tease us for our current Spin Master Superman line obsession as well.
Guys, Machu, if you want. I know you said just buy another McFarlane, but I went to every Target I could go to. I went to 4 or 5 different Targets this past weekend, and I found all of them to build the robot.
I love it.
It was a fun hunt. I had fun hunting him down.
They're $8. Like, I don't expect anything.
They were $8.
It's I again, I still haven't opened mine up. There is a very, very, again, after this stream, if you want to go to the shorts that we publish, Chris has a very funny Superman Spin Master short up there. If you want to check it out.
I was so bored and it was so dumb. So bored. I was just so bored.
He's hitting us with the both. It's the Tumblr, it's the Spin Master. We get it. We know. Jukebox is closing the library. I'll get back when I get home. We will still be here. Buddy. Thank you so much, man. Machu, okay, Toy.Father gets a pass because those purchases won't affect future purchases. Fair. Yeah, like see,
it was so much fun. I had so much fun hunting them, like on Father's Day. Like I got the pass. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to this Target. I'm gonna go to this Target. I'm gonna go to this Target. And on my way back from my niece's birthday party, I went to a few Targets, and I'm like, yes. And it was just so much fun.
I did get the Nathan Fillion Green Lantern because I wanted a Nathan Fillion figure. Yes. So I have 2. I did see, so Mr. Terrific was there, but that was it. So I passed on Mr. Terrific at the moment because I'm waiting from that like this when I go into a Walmart or a Target and I can just grab the rest of the wave. So
I will say the hardest ones to find are Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
And then
what part does Hawk Girl have? Hawk
Metamorpho. Girl. She has the abs, the body, the torso, the leg, the torso.
Okay.
Even the engineer is a little hard to find too.
Yeah. I mean, again, I've only seen Mr. So the 3 that I have are the 3 that I've seen. Well, I have 2/3. Mr. Terrific, there was a bunch of them, so I feel like I can probably still get them. And those Spin Master toys usually, I mean, I'm hoping continue to roll out. I feel like again $8. They're $8.
$8, and surprisingly, like people are picking them up pretty quick.
Yeah,
like at most Targets, it was just Superman.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good point. But Yimbo, who also waffles, those affect your future purchases. I know.
That's true.
Well, I'm still on I'm in my letting the universe decide because I made a mistake. I waffled on the Chaos Superman. So I'm waiting for the universe.
Are they sold out?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm waiting on the Toy Metaverse. So 5K doesn't have them up at all. Toy Metaverse, according to their website, has half of their stock in. So they shipped out the half to everybody that did the second payment.
So yeah, mine's in the mail.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed that, like they'll have a subset for general purchase as well as people who don't do their second payment. So
I think you'll find him fine. I don't think it'll be hard. I knock on wood, but
yeah, right now aftermarket is insane. People are asking 160 to 200. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god! I'm glad I pre-ordered them.
I know. Jeez. That's why I have such a problem. There's such a problem doing aftermarket. Johnny, but waffles are delicious. It is true. And Machu is
But,
heating up some waffles at the moment.
ooh, like Eggos? Are you doing Eggos? Cool.
Toy Rex is not gonna lie. I keep looking at them and having a debate in my head if I need them. I know. And oh man, jelly bean waffles. Yeah, yummy, yummy. You guys are making me hungry. All right, so that is 8th place.
Fantastic job.
Oh,
Fantastic job.
we know this Botcha Galoop.
Who?
Number 7.
Ha! No way. I didn't
Old Blue
realize he
Chew
made
himself.
top 7.
Old
No Chewing sponsors Blue Chew, so there we go.
Oh, I never, I never even got to lick that. But here we go. Here's Chewy's post. Again,
Fantastic
wonderful work.
He used
Great
that new
portrait
light,
there.
that
Yep.
hub light. Looks
Nice angles.
fantastic.
There it is.
Yeah.
So
One of
that
the
is from-
reasons he got it was to recreate daylight, and I think he did an amazing job, like kind of capturing that.
Yeah. And of course, this is with the amazing 78 points of articulations rooftop dial, the second version. Is that water tower from him, or is that a high school creations?
I think that's his. I think he
Or did
printed that
Chewy
one.
print one?
Yeah, I think Chewy printed that.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But these are great. So this is the one that ended up. So well done, Chew.
Yeah,
My
nice job.
boy. And since you know we love you, we can go on to number 6.
Go.
No, this is really great. And
It is great.
oops, I jumped ahead. Let me go back real quick. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Just to go back to here, because this is Machu, again, is he's our mentor in all of this stuff. And he was very proud. It's hard to get the Machu stamp of approval. So it's very proud of Chewy for upgrading his lighting scheme. So I just don't know where I would put a light that large. Chewy didn't either, but he figured it out. But I do need a better big light, I think. Or just I gotta figure stuff
They're
out.
great.
I
have 2 of them. They come in handy. It's hard to it is kind of overwhelming, but yeah.
All right. So congratulations to Blue Chew. And now we move on to 6th place. Faux Toys 2.0. There we go.
Ooh, get all the nostalgia feel here.
Yeah, this is right. Oh man, this is very cool. So this is from
This is
June
all but
8th.
wet.
So there is some behind the scenes stuff here. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, wow. I love that dio.
I like
Look at
that.
those rocks.
That rock. I was gonna say that. We love our flooring. So that looks like a Digirama back there, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, using a movie still probably.
Wow, that's so cool.
Or maybe not even a movie. Maybe. Oh, you know what? That looks like it could be an image from the movie, but then like zoomed in. That's fascinating. That's really well done. Right? Because take a look at that backdrop. It looks like it's a blown up version. So it's like it cuts out the real life Jeep, but then because of the scaling, it gives you that.
Yeah.
Like because it's a smaller scale of toy anyway.
Yeah.
And then you have the electrical fence back there. If it is what I'm thinking of. But look at that. I love that. This one right here.
Looks so good.
Man, that is awesome. So Faux Toys 2.0. Ooh, another person to follow. Another account that's new to me. Love that. And yeah, look at look at this Batman Spidey shot right here. Jeez. Ooh, I like that Nightcrawler. That's very nice. So well done. Good stuff. Which Batman is this? Is this McFarlane?
I think that's McFarlane. Yeah, that's definitely McFarlane. I love
Nice.
that. That figure is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Such a great figure.
Nice. Nicely done. Faux Toys 2.0. Well done. Coming in 6th place. And now we enter the top 5 with another name that you've again, depending on how long you've been riding with us, we love us some Max Fisher. So here we go. Max Fisher. My goodness gracious.
He's so good. His lighting is so perfect, in my opinion. He really brings out like bright colors. Like, God, look at that dual lighting with that Spider-Gwen. Oof.
Yeah. Was there another version of that, or was that the one? Man, I was just seeing if there was any.
Jeez. His lighting is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And again, just really great, subtle edits that just work so perfectly.
Gosh.
And the creativity of ideas.
Like, where did you get this Dio?
This is the Kai Labs. I had debated. It is smaller,
Kai
but
Labs?
yeah, Kai Labs has done a couple. They did like an abandoned room. This is like a crab shack type thing.
How much do these go for? Let me look.
So they're doable. I mean, like, I think I want to say it was cheaper than, because look, like I was worried it wasn't going to be big enough for my needs. I like getting a lot of depth, but then again, you look at this, and I'm like, maybe I was silly, because look at all these ideas that he's
coming up with. Gosh. Kai Labs stuff.
Yeah. Killing it with vapor. My goodness. Man. So Max Fisher, guys, again, can't stress enough. Just fantastic photographer. We got Appertoy in the house. What's going on, dude? Got Clintastic. Clintastic.
What's up, Clint?
Maju Toy says, I ran out of bread, so I'm making a PB&J with waffles. There we go.
Nice.
I like it. Again, still making me hungry. All right, here we go. Number 4, Plastic RG. Plastic.
Now, I feel like this has been on too now.
You think so?
Probably. I mean, maybe this, maybe not this photo, but this image. It's pretty iconic.
Well, this is from March 19th, so not that long ago. And this was nominated by Pop Toy Photos and Scott Blime. Here we go. Boop. There's the big image of that right there.
I believe those are both McFarlane.
Oh yeah, I like that McFarlane Bane.
Me too.
Quite a bit. Yeah, like I've wanted to do something, because I have the Mafex, which I love. It's just not as that has the articulation, whereas this has the imposing nature of Bane. So
yeah, but I just love that luchador look for that Bane. That Mafex Bane is great. I know, but yeah,
I'm looking at it.
But you're right. This guy's absolutely ripped and like huge and like more than that. But man, any Bane, I'll pick up any Bane, to be honest.
That's true. I was gonna say, like, I've wanted to do like if I was getting into like a multi-panel story, like where this is super juiced Venom, Venomed out Bane, start it with the Mafex and then go into this like just massive Hulk figure. But man, RG Toy Studios, incredible stuff over here. Wow, this is ridiculous.
Oh my god, this is straight from the movie. Joker.
How did I not see? Oh, this is a custom figure. That's why. Okay.
I did order a third-party Jack Nicholson. I don't know when it's going to come out, but
hey, when are we going to get? It's Muff Toys that did that Joker, right? The Batman 66 color. Is that Muff?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't know if it was that long.
I don't think it was Muff. Was it Muff? I don't think it was Muff.
I thought it was Muff. Or was it Felix Toys?
It might have been Felix. Let me look that up.
Jim in the Parks. Love that Joker. It's good, man. That is crazy.
Joker.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So RG Toy Studio. Well, oh, even this is crazy with the diamonds
Oh
and the
man,
ice
that's
skate.
really good.
Get the heck out of here. That's
Holy
ridiculous.
jeez. That's amazing. How does he get that like realistic
Those
posing?
Batman-esque hockey sticks.
My God, that's so good.
That's that is awesome.
That's ridiculous.
Oh man. All right. Well, you can tell
that
why.
that gift.
Yeah, well, Plastic RG has the following because that's crazy good. These are all excellent stuff.
Joker
All right.
66, 5K. I just put 5K. I don't know who did it.
That's where we did it from, right?
Yeah, I did it from 5K. Yeah, we did it from 5K.
Okay. Well, while Chris checks that out, here's third place. This is oh my goodness. Mundoa Quadrophotografia.
Okay, nice.
Mundoa Quadro. Mundo a Quadros Photografia.
I think it was Mars Toys.
That sounds right. Well, real quick, we got another. We love seeing accounts. Both big and large, but we love putting that TPC community momentum behind some accounts that are again doing great work that could use a little push here. So we can all, even tonight right now, we can get Mundo over 700. That would be awesome. Look at this crazy one. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Getting the smoke, the Machu Blue Chew stamp of approval with the smoke.
Machu says it was Felix. Huh.
It was Felix. Okay.
What am I looking at? It says Mars. Weird.
So I'm just trying to scroll down to find that particular one. This was similar, part of what I would assume to be. Here we go, going back to that. But man, that's some crazy action. That is some good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Great use of the smoke in the back, to be quite honest. So.
Yeah.
Mars is doing 66. That's the one I was talking about. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's Mars.
Yeah.
It's
okay. Mars. I think Mars. Okay. But man, really good. Better than good. I love the lean. Look at that lean.
Nice.
I should have picked up that. I should have picked up the Bat Pod. I never saw it though in the store.
Machu saw it in store. He almost picked it up. I don't know. Actually, Machu, did you pick that up? Because he was asking if it was different from the Bat Pod that came with Catwoman. They looked very similar.
World of Frames photography. Okay. All right. And then, Mars. Let's see. The Felix Joker is the Heath Ledger Joker. Yeah, that's the one that okay. Felix is the one I have. So Mars. All right. So Mars is the one. Jamie Lynn, pronounced more like Mundo. I think that means photographic paintings world or something. Okay. So yeah. So World of Frames. That's neat. Thank you guys.
All of you have so much knowledge.
Yeah. So again, if we can get Mundo over 700, that would be amazing. Let's see. Refresh right quick. Well, we got a new follower on there. There we go. So thank you to whoever did that. That is amazing. You guys are the best. All right. And now we go to number 2. Nutty.
Right.
Nutty because.
Nutty because.
Nutty because. Oh, this is a lot of cool dino stuff over here. 123K. Well, +1. My goodness. Lots of dinos.
I gotta follow that.
Lots of dinos. My goodness gracious. So here is the original photo here. Living in Florida for the past years is cemented alligators as my favorite animals, and a good Spinosaurus figure has been on my list of wants for ages. After getting this thing, I knew I wanted to take it out in the marsh for some shots, and the other day I got that opportunity. Oh boy. Some nice close-ups in there. Oh, this is rad. Really well done. I get, again, Jurassic era, or I mean, I'm not sure which era, but dinosaur era. You could have some of these larger plants in here, but you know, that all works really well. That's always our one piece of advice that was given to us by Mitchell Wu, is just pay
Yep.
attention to the vegetation in your outdoor photos. It's great. Awesome stuff. So, Thomas Spellman, well done, Nutty Because. And now we have our number one shot
Let's do it.
of the evening. Bam. Taban,
Oh.
right? Taban Toys?
Yeah.
Taban Toys. Congratulations. So we've had
You know what I
Taban.
love
Tab-
about
we've had
this
Tab on here
hobby?
before.
We have had Taban here. You know what I love about this
Oh yeah, we had this one.
genre is that that was an awesome one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There are just so many toys, so many fans of different toys that like I get to see alien shots. I don't have any alien toys.
Same.
None. Zero. Zilch. And it's nice to see the fandom behind like Alien, right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Alien, but I know that this is the aesthetic. This is what it is supposed to look like. This is what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
And he captured this so well.
Yeah, and even looking at the caption here, right? Like this Romulus alien figure is one of my favorites. And like I love the saliva dripping down.
Yes.
My goodness. The egg-shaped roots are sold separately without the eggs.
The smoke in
Man,
the back
it's a
from
bun.
like, like any old ship has like a steamy radiator somewhere,
Yeah. Woof. Well done. Well done, Tab. Congratulations on coming in first place. Keep up the great work. My goodness gracious. Yeah. Look at the fantastic stuff.
Great job. Wow, jeez. I love that
This-
Sandman.
I know. This is beautiful too. Look at that
Oh,
bokeh.
it's so good.
Gorgeous. Ah,
So
like Twitch is just saying, so gorgeous. Wow. Yeah. Boom. Well done. We got Clintastic saying, there you go, for a future episode of the Movie Talk.
Oh, love that. Love
Alien.
that. Are you a big
Jalen-
Alien fan, Clint?
I watch all those movies.
You have. The
Yeah.
last one I watched, I believe, was Romulus. It was the one where it was like the origin of Alien. I forget which one.
Well, there was
called.
Prometheus. Prometheus was
Prometheus,
really cool.
that's the one I
Michael
wa- yeah, that's-
Fassbender. Yeah, Magneto.
Yes, that's the one I watched. That's the one I watched.
And then I watched that whole. Was it a trilogy? Did they get all three? If they did, I don't know. But I did see at least two of them, Prometheus and whatever the next direct sequel was. If there was a third, maybe I didn't catch that. But yeah, Clint's into it. There you go. And
yeah.
Jalen Parks, where's Jurassic Jesse? Love this. That is for sure. I think he's getting ready for the collection Nexus. I know now that it's summertime, I'll be able to hop on. I know Toy.Father a few weeks ago, a month ago or so, a couple months, you were a guest. I know that I got to get back to Jesse to lock down a date to join them again.
We talk about sweethearts. What's up, Unworthy? How you doing, buddy? Happy Father's Day. Jurassic Jesse is a big sweetheart, like really nice guy. He DM'd me a Happy Father's Day, like gave me a thumbs up, and it's like, hope you have a great one. Like he is the nicest guy, and I love going on that show because they really do take care of you. And Jurassic's like just checking in on you, like he's writing on the back the secret chat that no one else sees, and they're like, hey, how you doing? Like, hey, just 5 more, and like, hey, we're doing okay. Like he's always checking up on you, and I really appreciate that. Like, just
he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Such a good guy. The first 2 are some of my favorite.
So going way back, Sigourney Weaver.
I mean, film wise, absolutely. Like I think those are just great pieces of film, like to date. So,
and then we got Chev. Glad you guys still do these streams. Haven't been here in a while, but it's still fun. That's lovely to hear. And we're gonna keep the fun train rolling right now. So we have
Bad
two
thing to
things.
say.
I'm gonna go through my thing. So this was toy photos, which we talked about, but then also, are you still down to? Did you want to set something up with that giant man
Yeah, I'm
you have going
gonna
back there? If you
see
want,
what I
if you
can
got your
do.
camera. And then so we might get a live photo where Chris can get some feedback from you guys directly right now. And I wanted to just show off a couple, well, basically two quick little customy things that I've done lately. So I do need to open this guy up. I haven't done it yet, but as soon as I saw this, it was not my idea. I saw an account that said that Man Nipple Studios, Man Nipple,
Yep.
Man Nipple, Man Nipple Studios. So I went to AliExpress. There we go. And you guys think I'm joking. Man Nipple. Although Tenio, Machu's sister, where's my phone? I didn't get to respond to this comment yet, but on the YouTubes, commented on last night's stream that she just learns that Manipul is a subdivision of a Roman legion containing either 120 or 60 men.
Really?
I did not know that. So it's not just man nipples. It's how do you say it differently? Isn't it man nipple? Man nipple?
No, I think it's
man
nipple.
Manipuli? Is it manipuli?
No, I think you said it right.
Well, Grumps is. I don't know how else to phonetically say manipple. I think it looks like man nipple to me. Oh my goodness! Somebody give me a phonetic
not
spelling.
man nipple. I thought it was man nipple.
That's what I've been reading it as. So take it easy, Joel Schumacher. All right, so Toy.Father and I both did this because I was so hyped when I saw the reel. I sent the reel in our little group chat, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got to do this!" Because I wanted to properly display the Bully Maguire head sculpt. So I went on and I did share on last night's stream. I messed up. I ordered suit K, which is the button version, like a dummy. Chris ordered J, which is the proper one. Now, he does have a tie, which is not exact to the movie. He does not have the tie in it, but that's still really close enough for me. So I'm just so excited. And he did, in fact, come with the buttons jacket because I'm an idiot. I'm a silly goose. But again, under the learning tree of Machu, to not get stressed out.
Hold on.
I was ready, dude. I was ready to number one.
Clint, this is 11 p.m. behavior, fellas.
That's true. We're sliding a little bit too early. All right. I was ready to set the world on fire because I bought the wrong one. Because I'm like, great, they don't accept it. Like, I could return it, but I'm gonna have to pay for shipping. This is what a mistake I made. Like, because it came out to basically $40, and like that's not nothing. $40 isn't anything. Like that's not anything to just throw away and light on fire. So I was so mad at myself, and I was like, well, can I cut the jacket? And Macho, of course, hit me with the "you fool" because it's buttoned, as you can see on Obadiah Stain back there. But what I ended up doing, it arrived, and Macho he gave me the suggestion to just use a suit jacket from a Marvel Legend. So Obadiah is somebody that I basically never really keep displayed. I've used him as part of my suit bank robber squad. And I didn't mind cutting the jacket and giving it to him. So I had to, I heated this up. I meant to pop the arms out and I couldn't, but because I softened the jacket, I was able to take off his very easily. And then on this, to get it to fit, I did have to carve out underneath. I had to open up the armholes over here to get the fake Mafex jacket to fit onto Obadiah. And then I cleaned up as best as I could. Obviously, it still has the tug in the pool that it would be, like this isn't great for necessarily a photo at this point if somebody wants to nitpick. But for a suit buck, if I wanted to throw Obadiah in an Iron Man shot, I haven't done that in forever anyway. So the jacket, the Marvel Legends jacket, I was able to preserve perfectly. So if I ever needed to put the jacket back on Obadiah, I could. Otherwise, that can work in the background of a photo. He's back to wearing a jacket, which makes me so happy. And now I have a correct Bully Maguire open jacket, and all is right with the world. So that was my first little custom, and again, sharing the Machu Toy mentality of you don't always have to get, like you can work around, use your imagination, think outside of the box, and salvage a situation in a toy. So I appreciate you, Machu, just so you know. So again, that was very, very good to hear. And I needed that. Let's see, Jamie Lynn. And while you're at it, chode rhymes with odd. Cha'ad. Oh, cha'ad. It's chode. I thought it's chode. Chode man nipples. Apertoy just cut off the tie as a customization. We've seen you cutting stuff before. That's true. Yeah, this one, because it was within the closed jacket. The one thing I will warn people, Chris, I don't know if you had this issue on yours, because again, Chris bought the proper one. Yeah. There were a couple tight spots, like upper torso. I had to kind of twist to get to. It was kind of because it can move. The upper torso can, but it was stuck on mine, and the ankles were stuck. So I boiled them since I had hot water going anyway.
Yeah, ankles are weird. Like they just like
ball joint. Yeah.
Yeah, right at the ball joint. That's the one thing I noticed right away.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little stiff on. Yeah. I mean, okay, it's a knockoff CT, so we understand that there are going to be parts that are going to come off a little bit easier than others, right?
Yeah. I mean, this was ideally for if I can pull off one Bully Maguire photo, and I wanted that head sculpt displayed on my shelf. And that's why I wanted this body. So I'm just happy I was able to salvage the whole thing. That's about 5 of those Spin Masters. That's right. See, this is I couldn't just buy another one. They have a good Clark Kent with a trench coat. Yeah, if you go, there was it's like the Dolly store. If you look up, I'm gonna keep saying Manipple because no one's phonetically corrected me yet. Manipple. So if you look up Manipple suit bodies on AliExpress, there is a whole alphabet, including some soft good ones too. There's even a Stan Lee, just full blown Mezco style toy that I was also like, ooh, that's a little bit pricier. But yeah, and it's true. These are basically Mafex John Wick bodies. The other thing that, like the knees, did give me the CT Toys vibe because you can see the big metal pins. But they're solid. They're solid joint. Like I'm very happy with this purchase, and came with the variety of hands, which is always welcomed. So yeah, I'm pumped, and I'm happy I was able to salvage him, and now I am happy. I am ecstatic, if you were. My nipple. I read it as my nipple. My nipples. My nipple studios. Oh my goodness. I think it's more like ma nip. See, it's still. How do you pronounce nipple? See, it's still nipple. I can't stop.
How do you pronounce nipple?
When is YouTube gonna yell at us? How many times can we say nipple in an episode? The phonetic is monopole. Oh, like think mandible. Monopole. Oh.
Is it though?
I appreciate you, Kev. Monopole Studios. Well, that sounds way more professional. Monopole. I'm gonna have to rewire my brain. You're at that. That sounds right. Am I good? Is this good? I gotta see. I'm gonna forget this. Monopole. All right. Thanks for the educational clarification. Yes. I'm glad some of you guys are cracking up. Oh my goodness. All right. So while Chris continues to set up that shot, as again, feel free to chime in. Chris has that second camera going right now. So give him some feedback, give him some placement of the little Stay Puffs. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, because I've seen people ask this on the interwebs, is like good gauntlets for Kazar, because he is naked for the most part, but he does need some kind of like wrist stuff. So first of all, I tried to customize him into He-Man, but he's too skinny.
Yeah.
Like he's just too. He doesn't fill that out whatsoever. He's kind of like and this is the whole Mattel Revelations stuff, but it's not as great. It doesn't really pull it off. But what I wanted to show, so Chris, I still need to finish my. I was editing a reel that I was going to do a little voiceover. I used a Band-Aid. So I used the Band-Aid, sliced it up. And then I used the brown Crayola marker, which was also not great because it's wiped off. So this was such a fail of a customization. But I was trying to make him feel not quite as naked. But I am going to butcher the guy's name. But the G.I. Joe that I bought, I specifically because he looked like he could hang out with Kraven the Hunter. He's the guy that came with the warthog and the monkey. He's a dreadnought. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Chris?
I don't.
Let me see. Classified dreadnoughts warthog. Gnawhide. That's right. Naugahyde.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of do now.
So if I show this real quick, share screen, So Naugahyde, and he is still available for the retails, but I bought because can you, Chris? Can you see that? Like, tell me that's not a perfect Kraven lackey.
Yeah, totally.
With the animal vest and everything.
Yeah. Does he come with the? He doesn't come with the alligator, does he?
No, that was Crocmaster.
Okay.
No, so he just comes with the monkey and the. So the monkey is not articulated; it's a static figure. But the warthog is, same up to par with all of the other animals that Classified has done. So it's highly articulated. But it is a warthog, so like I'm like, I really want another animal. I don't know what to do with a warthog. He's just
I mean, there's that one. That one's a cool one. I think he looks like he'd be a good custom Crocodile Dundee too.
True. I get right. Yeah. I can see that.
If you really want a Crocodile Dundee, but yeah.
You call that a knife?
I was so disappointed that they never did. You know how they had like previews for Crocodile Dundee's son, and it was
Danny McBride? Yes.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a whole just.
And Chris Hemsworth, right? Wasn't he the other one?
Chris Hemsworth was in it. Margot Robbie Margot was in it.
Yeah.
Like all these superstars, but it was just a giant ad to get tourists to Australia.
Yep. I mean, it was great marketing because it got us. All right. So if I take it, so if you guys notice his wrists, he also has an awesome necklace. So let me see if I can. There it is. So check that out. If anybody, again, it's a cool figure to have. Oh, he's the one that comes with that shoulder, or not shoulder, that arm blade. I didn't realize. I just saw that on my table the other day. I was like, whose is this? It's his. Okay. So if I bring this back down, I have the pieces here. And I think this is going to look so rad on Kazar. And just kind of finish that look. The way I look at it, it's the professional wrestler. Like, it's the... This is why wrestlers need knee pads. Otherwise, they look naked. This is a thing. This is a thing in the wrestling community where it's like, you can't wrestle in trunks and boots or you look like a naked person. But there we go. Oh, this is amazing. And the cool thing is on Nagahide, if I'm still saying his name correctly. Oh, look at that. Yes. That fills him out. Doesn't that fill him out?
Yeah, it does. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, man. I am digging that. And the cool thing is he has black gloves. So there's a little black. It basically just looks like you're wearing black gloves. Like he's not missing this. Whereas, plus he also has a dog tag. So he still has a necklace. And I don't feel like he misses anything by losing these arm gauntlets. But Kazar just gained a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
But Kazar isn't always drawn with gauntlets. Well, okay. Does he wear a neck? I don't know. I just thought it looked cool, man. I don't really know. I just wanted him to look awesome. I just think that looks awesome. That looks too big on him. My goodness. It's fine.
He looks too big?
You're too big.
That's what they... Who said that?
Macho. Just teasing, Macho. I think it looks cool. Again, it's not like I have a ton of ideas for him at the moment. I'm definitely going to pick up that Sauron 3-pack at San Diego Comic-Con. So once that comes in and I have my Professor X, so like, you know, like and then I actually have to read up on Savage Lands, or, you know, I'm aware of it in the storyline, but I need to brush up for sure. Chris isn't even looking.
I was looking. You didn't see me. I have a good direct eye line right over here.
Imagination. There you go. Yeah, I think that, I don't know. I thought that looked cool. Brighten that up a little bit. There we go. All right. So how's your photo setup coming along? Walk us through your thought process here.
Well, I'm just trying to make a photo. I think what's I'm gonna have to settle with is I'm trying to get it far back, but I don't have enough of space to cover the back here. So I'm gonna try to bokeh it up so it's kind of blurred.
Okay.
And have the main focus, and maybe I'll cut it and crop it, but have the main focus just on Giant Man and the buffs.
I am trying to find for you. Let's see. Okay. What is this called? So here, we're going to do a little bit of photography learning together, everyone. Is it the golden ratios? No. Nope. Trying to find it. It's the circle one. Where's the circle? Frame without a frame. Because I have an idea for you. Left to right. Is it the golden? Right. Oh, it is the golden ratio. Okay.
Golden ratio.
All right. So the golden ratio is, and again, I haven't, I'm trying to give you an idea because of the type of subject. So this is what the golden ratio looks like. I don't know if you can see, instead of the rule of thirds.
Yeah.
So it says, so the golden spiral is another way. It's been in existence for over 2,400 years. So let's see, like, how do you actually use it?
Huh.
The Fibonacci spiral then leads here. I don't. How do you even do this?
I
don't understand how this works.
but-
I've seen this thing so many times.
So, but like, how does that line follow anything?
I'm
You know
just,
what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't know if, well, because the way you have Giant Man kind of down, I feel like if you put him down in the corner and then the Stay Puffs would travel along the curve, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that how this works?
Yeah.
Who knows to this level of, here we go. The spiral is supposed to lead the eye around the frame and show us how the scene should flow. It's like oh, here we go. It's a bit like an invisible leading line. So you still, so it says the similarities with the rule of thirds. So yeah, if you have his face in focus, if I get here, I'll get my second cam out of here so we can really. Where are you going to have your camera?
My camera is it's so my camera is it's to the left of this camera.
All right, so if I'm going to take this out, we're going to make Chris's second camera the large one. Oh, where do we go? There we go. Okay. And Machu, yep, see? Art school guy. He knows it's supposed to lead your eye. Ooh, Steve Morrow's in the chat. What's going on, Steve? The golden ratio.
I might need to change up the pose.
Yeah, I just said that. Read your chat, fools. I know. There you go. You're right. You're right. Steve Morrow, looks like the Giant Man arm could be the line that leads the to the eye of Giant Man.
Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
See, we're learning something together. Although some of you know it, but thank you for helping. This is why this is a community effort right now.
All right, so maybe we want it this way, right?
Yeah, can you turn it? Can like have the building, like, are you able to? Do you have the table space to like
turn it where?
Turn him a little bit more towards us.
Towards you, like this?
Yeah.
Okay, like
something like that.
But I would need to put the camera there, right?
Oh, depending on where you're. All right, sorry. You get where I'm going with that.
But let's use the camera as the focal point. So if we were to use this line, right?
Yeah.
We want it here.
The chat teaches the teachers. Sheesh. This is a community of.
We are not experts.
We're learning photography. That's the whole thing. Lifelong learners, man. We don't pretend we know everything. We've always said that. You know this. And this is one that's always intimidated me because, like, I'm aware of a lot of those compositional methods. It's tough. Even leading lines has been a challenge to pull off. I know, like, it's just hard sometimes to make it work. But that's why this one, for what you were doing, I thought it could kind of fit together.
Well, I mean, I kind of took the idea from Zord Photography with his Outlander shot, which I loved.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's here. I'll go to his page too, because again, between him and D Amazing, the stuff that they're able to pull off in like the one against all, like the against all odds type shots.
Yeah,
and being able to make it look so amazing, where I know that a lot of times when I go to do it, it becomes like, Machu's told me, like, too busy, like
Yeah.
again, you really need to like be able to maintain that focal point, I think. Scrolling down, so from a while back when those Outriders came out.
I mean, he
And
did
Giant
something
Man.
similar. He's done something similar with like maybe Ultron.
Oh yeah. See, like, oh my god, that's crazy. So yeah, here's the Ultron shot while Chris has this going. I think, like, I feel like this works because of the contrast, because he's using the brown in the back, but then it's just so much silver. There's just because it's still a busy shot. Not
It's a
that I'm
busy
being
shot,
critical of it,
but there's
I'm
no
just saying.
like background, right? I think that's what you're talking. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
He intentionally doesn't put any backgrounds in his photos.
It definitely, yeah.
By like no dios. That's what I mean by backgrounds, I guess.
Right. Oh, this is a cool with the Outriders and the sleeveless Hugh Jackman legends. That's awesome. I mean, again, his work with this stuff is why. I mean, I have 4. You have how many Outriders?
I have 5 or 6. Yeah. Because of that photo.
I remember this one. Swipe to expand. Yeah, these are crazy.
Do you think 4 is enough?
Of the Stay Puffs?
Yeah. I have 2 more.
What do you guys think? Let's see. Steve Morrow saying you could have the arm slightly out of focus, leaning towards the camera, which would lead the viewer eye toward the focused Giant Man. Could you have that arm?
Like,
you know what I mean? Like he's doing more like this, right,
yeah,
Steve?
Yeah,
Is this what you're talking about? That kind of perspective? Ask me about my Stay Puffs. Vicious saying it's busy but consistent color. I gotcha. So that's something to consider. Yeah. Let's see. 3 or 5 odd numbers are always most pleasing. Yeah, rule of odds. Appertoy. Yo, where's Chewy? Is he gonna show up last minute? Keep it going. I'm surprised, like he was having a later night. I'm surprised we didn't get a Chewy appearance, but it's all good. He's been busy boy.
Yeah.
He was doing he could be wiped out, to be honest. It was a sports ball game, right?
Yeah.
And yes, that's what Steve was exactly what you're doing now. Jamelin Park says, I like the foreshortened arm suggestion. There you go. Machu. Steve's no, I could take a break from the chat for a bit. There you go. Eat your PB and J1 waffles. And you can do if
what
it
I could
ends,
do, maybe a shot that's looking down at him.
So going back to like flipping this, let me see if I can get a flipped version. Could it be the other? If this was mirrored, right? Like this diagram was mirrored, or no, I guess not, because if he's going to be up a little higher, so see, now the leading line there kind of goes up, so maybe not exactly what we're going for, but it depends on where your camera placement's going to be ultimately. Like, are you going to go high angle shot for this? Are you going low angle? What do you think? Or you need to get it where
with this. I'm thinking. I think I'm like might want to do a high angle shot.
Yeah, kind of like downward, down the arm. Yeah, honestly, it could be simplified into more of the leading line situation. Like if you're going to be doing this at that angle.
Yeah.
And then it'll just be more of a leading line as opposed to trying to worry about Do you got it? You got the feet tacked? Is that what you're doing over there?
Yeah, I tack the feet. I have to. It's just tough because like the Stay Puft's like back or towards the camera, which makes it a little weird.
Let's see. Jamie Park says, I would maybe have that right hand clutching one at the bottom left corner of that composition. Ooh, like if he's more, and you know, this might be something that Chris will have to work on post stream too, or to, you know, like, but elbow, because again, he's such a big chunky boy, a giant man. Like elbow holding one. And then he's looking up with the arm out. Is that what I think? That's what Jamelin's trying to say. Like this.
Posing will be tough. Oh, I kind of like that though.
So having one in the in that right hands.
Yeah, I like that.
And then Macho says, make sure his eye line matches. So whichever one, make sure.
Yeah.
The good news about that, God, you're making me want to play with Giant Man.
I was
your vows.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. This Giant Man is so much fun.
I know. I've not done enough with him. I don't even think I've taken like a camera photo with him yet. I just
really
messed around and now he just lives behind me on the table. Let's see. Vicious Soldier says, but I can't see his face now. Yeah, well, when Chris gets the camera that we're looking at will not be the specific angle of the photo he's going to take. Josh Brown says, no, we aren't leaving until this is perfect. And Jamie Lynn, yes, that's what I meant. So yeah, that. And then Apertoy, baby got back. You know it. That was like the first thing I did was make him twerk. I took him out of the box. Man, I hold on. I'm gonna take my headphones out for a second because I just want to take him down and play with him while you're doing this.
Yeah, maybe it'll help me. But yeah, I do love this Giant Man. I think it's one of the bigger HasLabs that I don't play with Galactus as much. Maybe I will once Fantastic Four comes out, but
all right, I got my baby boy.
But I play with this one more. I played with this one more than any other HasLab, to be honest.
The Sentinel, the Josh Brown Sentinel, I have taken photos with. That Wolverine picture I took was that's still one of my like favorite ones that I've taken. Little ASMR of the ratchet joints. Oh, Chewie still has does he still have my eyes? Replacement eyes?
He gave me my eyes. I don't know where my eyes are. He gave them to me.
I don't think he sent them to me yet. You still have my Pee-wee, right?
Yeah, I do. I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
No, not that. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, no, because if you guys are you guys gonna get together soon?
Well, I'm going on vacation this weekend, so I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
So you're not gonna see him prior to that?
I probably won't.
I know he's got those good goodies for you too. All right, let's see. Jamie Lynn says, I adjust Galactus every blue moon, but I actually play with Giant Man every now and then. Yeah, dude, this renew your vows. It's great articulation. Yeah, there you go. That's a Randy Orton pose. That's true. Toy.Father has Yimbo's Pee-wee.
Do you have my Pee-wee?
That is a statement. That is a question. I never saw Pee-wee. I've seen the Beetlejuice now a bunch of times. I'm holding off.
You haven't seen Pee-wee?
I never ended up seeing Pee-wee in a store. But Beetlejuice, I've seen both versions, but like the classic one is the one I would have purchased. But I'm holding off in case, like one day, if I see like a big sale on like the SHF, I might do that. You know, like I just feel like SHF, I can kind of hold off and time will eventually be our friends, you know? Because that one looks great.
I agree with you on that. Like, I think that's something that could go on sale.
Yeah, I just feel like they tend to, given enough time. Like even right now, speaking of Best Buy, the SHF Wolverine and Deadpool are both discounted.
What are they
Not
going
like
for?
not a super deep discount. They're like $10 off each. But still, it's Amazon is always drop again. Bezos always seems to be having stuff SHF wise. Dude, the Spider-Man India was just like $40.
Oh, really?
I haven't even opened mine yet. Yeah.
Gosh, that's such a.
John to the Ross is here. What about a muff toy, Pee-wee? Let's see. Grubs is saying Toy.Father is going on 2-week mandatory vacation. Digsfig, global icon and national treasure.
Hey, Diggs.
Toy.Father live streams for yet another boat. Yeah, that's true. We got to get like a live. That's what I want to see.
It's hilarious. I will be on a few boats.
We need to have him actually just sign in, even if it's like a J shot when he's like in the car or a hotel, just popping in. Like, just got to jump on, just for a few minutes. Give us a taste.
I'm trying to think of a time difference. So when you do TPC at 9, I'll be 6 hours ahead, so it'll be 3:00 in the morning. So that's a no.
All right, never mind.
But when I'm in California.
Machu says, come on, you'll joke about Manipple for 15 minutes. Manipple. I gotta say Manipple. Thank you, Unworthy. KJ. Well, that's just rude.
What is rude?
No, he says, does Toy.Father enjoy holding Yimbo's Pee-wee? Well, he's held on to it for like a month now. Action figure. Herman. Just grab it and pee-wee-wee all the way home. Josh Brown, a few boats. Grumps, I feel like Giant Man should be looking to his left. Oh, yeah. Are you looking? Yeah, are you going to adjust the head to?
He's looking at this guy.
You want him to look at? Where are you going to put the camera?
Over here. So it's looking at
like more. The camera is going to be more where you're standing.
It's right here. Right here. Here's the camera.
Okay.
Up this way.
Okay. I think you should also try that too, though, where you set up the camera on this. So take it from both. I would say take it from both angles, but then turn the head and have him looking then to his left hand. I would do both.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Like during,
I might not have them stand on him. It just looks weird that way. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, you should have. Can you have him gripping the other one? Like have him holding two, and then maybe.
Oh, have him hold two. Okay.
And then can you have the other extra one like on his back, sliding down the forearm? Do you get where I'm going with that? Like
here?
No, down the forearm. Like on his back or even like sideways, like sliding. No, the other two, leave those two. I was going to say, leave those two the way they were.
Oh, okay.
Because that one's on the bicep. I'm saying the extra one that is not on him right now. Have him like sliding down or falling down the forearm. See, those two guys are marching, and then the other guy's like either face planting or backsliding or side sliding. Maybe turn him. Do you know what I mean? Like to this, have him be perpendicular. That's the word, right? Perpendicular? No.
Like this?
Have him 90-degree cross style. Yeah. Or is that too silly, guys? You could tell me if that's too many. But that's when I was like, he's falling. He's rolling down like
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. He has a good face on it. Face too.
Let's see. Machu did also agree with Grump. So again, I would say take it from both angles for sure. KJ, a month. Wow, Jimbo's Pee-wee is going to be sore. My goodness. Machu Toy, have some of them climbing on him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Extra, right?
Yeah, I have one more extra. If I don't, maybe I'll
put him on the chest, climbing up the chest.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want that guy, then
On
have the other one
his
climbing on the test.
man nipple, if you say.
Maniple. Have him climbing up his maniple. Let's see. Simaro says have one falling off the bicep. Appertoy, we need more. Yeah, like get him covered in these guys. Steve Morrow, a dangling mellow boy. Appertoy, one behind the right bicep. Machu, do you have any fishing line? He's asking to, I guess, to like actually dangle some of these guys.
Oh.
That would be the one to do from like him hanging from a bicep, I guess.
Yeah. I do have fishing line, I just don't have it in here.
Now, Vicious Soldier is giving you the too many from me. Grumps is saying, I'm doing the pose and it seems more natural looking to his left because there's 4 Stay Puffs that way. Vicious Soldier, yeah, climbing. There you go. He likes the climbing. Yimbo, put your left arm in that pose and see how it feels. I'm not joking this time. Wait.
Like that?
Oh, like he's saying like this. Like if I do that as opposed to...
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's up. Yeah, because the other, you know what? That would be storytelling wise. Like he's ripping the one off while looking at the rest. Like the one in the right hand, you know, like is one that he just pulled off. So he's not looking at that one because he's looking at the rest of this army coming down his arm and up his chest.
Okay.
Don't tell me you're on all these boats and you don't have fishing line. That's Machu.
I do. I just don't keep it in my
your toy room.
Toy room.
Steve Marr, oh yeah, the dynamics of some climbing and some standing works so well. Yeah, this is true. I do like this arrangement you have going. This feels better, and it does feel like, oh man, you got to get the head turn to his left, because then you'll be able, because that looks good. Like right now, it feels so uncomfortable, like it's going, you know, like which is actually worked pretty well, but this way it'll make it a little. See if he can rotate his head over that guy. Looks like he's climbing right into his like neck crevasse.
Yes.
Jukebox saying, is he doing the Randy Orton pose? Yes, he is. KJ, Yimboats and Hose. See more, my eyes go up and down, looking from mellow to mellow. There you go, Yimbo from Grumps. Machu says, the one on the elbow, put on the belt. Oh, have the one up. I like that. So he's saying there, keep the one that's like peeking over from the shoulder blade. Keep the one standing on the bicep.
Yeah, almost there.
And then the one on the elbow. So the one dangling, put that on the belt. So yeah, then you have the belts. Then you have like the man nipple one. Yeah,
maybe
I think.
When I show you the angle I'm shooting at right now, I think it would all kind of make sense for you guys. Let me do this first.
Chris, he's got a vision. He's got a vision, folks. Vicious Soldier, isn't there a story called Gulliver's Travels, where a lot of little people pin him down? I'm getting the vibe from that. Yeah, man. Josh Brown, he keeps in his boat room, Machu. Grubs, I think the finished product is going to be great. I think so too, man. This is going to be. Oh yeah, 2 coming in. Yeah. Yes, this is definitely something where you can be happy, I think, with what you're taking out, because this does look rad, and I think you can keep that going. You know, keep the pose up, because this guy, the ratchets are so strong, and those guys are a little light, right? They're nothing.
Yeah, they're nothing. You can I know what you're saying. We can keep it up and then keep changing it around.
Yeah, like I think you could literally do a little series, even if it's just one other, but like you could do a little series of versions of this and and shout people out for the different ideas that they gave you. This is cool. Machu, before you take the photo, go grab some fluff. Go melt some marshmallows and slop it on that bad boy. Yep, Josh.
Don't have any.
It would smell great. Jamie, Toy.Father needs to get more into classified so we could have a stream called Boats and Joes.
Oh my god, you guys are hilarious.
And I know you talked about it last night. Where did you keep getting these Stay Puffs? So you ended up going eBay?
Yeah, so they are very costly right now. So I originally bought it like at the store, and then I was like, three's enough. And then when I got Giant Man, I was like, I need more. But they literally go for like $100 for a 3-pack on
Really?
eBay. Yeah, so
And they're
when I got them, they were like $30-$40 like at retail.
And they're considered plasma series, or
These are plasma series. Let me show you here's the mini puffs. Like here's the
wow.
like original box right there. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. I downloaded a few photos from the perspective that I was taking. I want to show you guys what it could look like.
All right. Simaro says, do you have a jumbo marshmallow you can take a bite of and put in his hand like Giant Man bit one in half?
Oh, that's a great idea.
That is a good idea. Oh man, you know what? If you don't want to like cover him in fluff, but just get like in that
a little
face, the grit, and just put a little splooch right there. Oh, Macho, I have the burnt ones. Do you have those?
Oh no, I don't have the burnt ones. That would be a great one to have. They're burnt ones.
Apparently. Slacker Hacker, I bought 6 packs of those mini puffs originally. Jay
you?
Chris is like Randy Savage with the creamer.
Wait, I don't understand that. What is that?
Because it rises to the top. The cream. They are 1-to-1 scaled. Oh, that's neat. Seymour, I would like to add the burnt ones to my collection. Josh says, you don't have the HasLab pack? Maybe it was Chewy. Came with the torched ones. Oh. Damn it, I need to pay attention to Machu's chats. Ooh.
What do you like? So I kind of took.
Man, your shelves look like a city back there.
I know. That's what I was like trying to go for.
I love the different expressions.
Yeah, I know, right? And it comes with it comes with 6 heads total.
Oh wow.
So there are other heads I haven't even used. Like
I like the one side-eyeing him right over the shoulder. That was a nice choice.
Yeah, right. So I mean, it's kind of like what you guys were telling me, just from the other home. You know,
Grumps is saying, now I see the vision. Machu Toy, because Randy Savage kept pulling out more creamers out of nowhere, right? during that promo. Steve Morrow saying Bert was the pulse item that came with the proton pack. Oh, you gotta borrow Chewy's.
Oh, okay.
Grumps, damn, there's burnt ones. Put the photo on hold until you get those. And
I
Steve
know.
says these mellow guys are so fun.
They are fun,
dude. The one off the bicep.
I love the idea with the mushroom, though.
Falling.
Yeah,
I wonder, because I like that he's stuck on. One quick suggestion could be, I don't know if, because that's again the dangling with the fishing line.
Machu with the dangling with the fishing line. I understand what he was trying to do for that. I think that would be something to explore for the next time, to have it have actual ones falling.
Yeah,
definitely have. Did I use all of them there? 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, all of them are there. But I like the claustrophobicness as when you were talking to me about it. That's what I felt when I took this shot. No way. Are you gonna send me your burnt ones? No way. Are you serious? Machu, please. I'm not worthy.
I think you need the Human Torch in your next shot.
Oh, great idea. All right, I gotta write this down. All right. Yeah, like great idea. I'm writing it
Yeah,
down
I
right
see the
now.
vision. Man, Chris, you know what you could do too? Because like I said, like this could be like you could post this tomorrow and just talk up like all the fun that we just had putting this together as a community.
Yeah,
And then if you revisit it, like if you can do the fluff idea like on the teeth or something, like
yeah,
you could have that with one in his hand where it's turned just a bit so like the head isn't seen and it looks like he chomped the head. You can kind of turn that bicep one a little bit to make him look more falling where he's still stuck on there.
yeah.
And then I guess my only other, and this is just nitpicking, is just
Yep.
with the sticky tack on the one on the bicep, like see if you can kind of blend that in a little bit.
Yeah,
But this
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
still in
Yeah, I
terms of
know.
like
I know.
in terms of the vision and like a photo to commemorate what we're doing right now. This is fantastic. This is so good. Oh god, the thing running in with graham crackers and chocolate. That
Oh
would
my
be
god, such a great idea.
he's giving you gold. He's giving you gold here. Slacker Hacker saying, I'll buy the burnt ones. Steve Morrow sounds like Macho and I take some photos too. Yeah, man. That's the fun of this, guys. We're hanging out, enjoying our toys, learning about golden spirals, and I didn't even know some of these toys existed. That's amazing.
Maybe we switch this to Galactus and we do it with Fantastic Four.
Oh, for like the burnt ones. Once you get the burnt ones in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Chris is going. You got a couple of weeks before you send him out, Macho. Well, I guess you could bring Nick to San Diego.
Bring him to San Diego. We'll do it. You know. If you do, Machu, thank you. I appreciate you. No obligation to. But yeah, this was awesome. This was so much fun. When you said, like, what do you want to do? And we're doing posing, and I'm like, oh man, we haven't done a photo in a long time. So I was really
And you
excited
had
to
yeah,
do it.
you had the one going last night. Like, what? Why not
Yeah.
take advantage? God,
Right
this
there.
guy is so much fun.
Golden spirals might be time for me to leave. This is 11 o'clock behavior, everyone.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
So cool. I don't know. I think it's a good start to a shot. I'm not totally happy with it, but I love the start. I really do love the start.
God, again, this guy is so awesome.
Are you having fun with him again still?
Yeah,
Like, do you like
because
it?
he's just been standing there for me. I love him. Him. But like actually doing stuff with him posing wise, I mean, God, he's a blast.
Yeah, I gotta see if I have those eyes over in here.
I've wanted to do Giant Man versus the Sentinel.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Just get them.
I
duking
found
it out.
another chode.
Oh, odd. Typical children. Steve Morrow, does the golden ratio overlay this photo? That's a way to check and see if it fits the rule. Yeah, that's something you can check out.
We can check it out, but I don't think it does.
Depending on, let's see. If so going back to like this way, where is it? This one.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Remove, add. Actually, yeah. I would say so.
Really?
Look at the way this overlays on this photo. And see how the line swoops down and around.
Yep.
And then look, if we go boom, boom.
Yeah, you're
I would
right.
say that.
Wow.
And again, the whole idea is that it leads you around. Your eyes are being led around the image, but we have our focal point. So whether someone's starting at his face and then swirl, like it keeps it visually interesting. It keeps, like that's for any of these compositional methods. What I do know, regarding photography and composition is that you want to keep a viewer's eyes moving around. You want to keep a person invested, and you want them soaking in the details without even realizing. You want their eyes exploring. So yeah, that little swoosh. This is good.
It's like it's like that, right?
Yeah, because and then the swooping down through the arm.
And it can go the other way too. It can go like here and do that, right?
Yeah.
Instead of here and that.
One of them takes a toy out, the other wants to play with it again. Dude, that's I can't even criticize like my kids. I am my children, and my children are me. Like it happens all the time. Like they rediscover a show that they love, and all of a sudden, Super Kitties. Where are my Super Kitty toys?
Oh,
it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah.
So yes, this is how I would like to think we all are. We're all just a bunch of little kids playing on the playground. That's what we're doing, guys. Machu says, I think it does fit the golden spiral, golden ratio. C. Morrow says, I think it's close, if not perfect. Nice work.
Wow.
11-11. Make a wish, fellas. Make a wish, chat. You guys are awesome. This was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, and this is what I was gonna say. Yeah, when you switched it to them coming over the traps.
The traps.
That was good stuff.
It makes it look just a little bit more natural.
Yeah, and they pop. Like again, speaking of color contrast, you have like the really dominant power colors of that red and the blue. Like again, his color scheme is awesome, classic, and then contrasting with just like the bright white of these guys. Vicious Soldier saying, "Love that shot."
Thanks, buddy.
What a night! What a night! Two nights in a row. Toy.Father and Yimbo holding it down. Laserverse and Yimbonia. We missed you, Chewy. We did miss Chewy so much.
Yeah. I actually was waiting for Chewy just to show up.
I know. He's clear.
And then I'll tap out and you guys keep going.
Right. That's true. I don't have. I do have to wake up, and then if I wanted to, I could just go back to sleep after I take my kids to school. I could do that.
That's incredible.
Feels good. Fun picture. Exactly. Hashtag we miss Chewy. We know he's everyone's favorite toy.
So do we.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We get it. We miss him. Apper Toy say, can we see the face for the guy on the left hand?
This hand?
Oh, like if it was, I guess you'd have to angle. Yeah. I would not fudge with it right now, and just next time, like do it off stream when it's just you, and then just like play with this as many, like take a bunch of. I would absolutely have a lot of fun. Just keep messing with this one idea right now. You have a lot of different fun things you can do with it. Steve Morrow, if that didn't work, you wouldn't keep the photo up so long.
Yeah.
Are you gonna to the Build Expo? I still have to look into it. I told my wife, she was like, yeah, I mean, you could do it. I would need to, my kid, we have to talk after the stream because my kids have a half day. That's our early dismissal. So that's the one little aspect, that little wrinkle. So we'll talk. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to put on Justice League
Dark Apocalypse
War. Okay.
Maybe that's why you didn't hear about it. That title is
that's a Stay Puft mouthful right there.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Machu, do you want to know if I'm going to what is it called?
Build Expo. It's B&A.
Good night, my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.